EastEnders fans, brace yourselves. Michelle Collins, the iconic Cindy Beale, is stepping away from Albert Square, but only for a short while. The actress is taking a break from the BBC soap to star in a very different role, a one-woman show at the Edinburgh Festival next month. This move is shaking things up, and you'll want to hear all about it. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to our channel for the latest EastEnders news and updates. You won't want to miss a moment of what's coming next on the square and beyond. Michelle Collins, 63, best known for playing the formidable and often troublesome Cindy Beale, is trading in the drama of Walford for the challenge of live theater. She's about to become Marilyn Monroe, not the usual blonde bombshell you might expect, but in a dark comedy called Motorhome Marilyn. This new role is miles away from the soap's world of family feuds and secrets. Instead, it's a deeply personal and raw exploration of failure and identity. Michelle has admitted that playing Cindy Beale can be exhausting. She described the constant bitchy behavior of her character as draining, and this new role is a welcome change but also terrifying. She's nervous and terrified, saying this is one of the most challenging parts she's ever tackled. To prepare, she carries her lines everywhere, in her handbag, ready for the moment she steps onto the stage. Motorhome Marilyn is inspired by a real-life encounter Michelle had with a woman known as Motorhome Marilyn. The play tells the story of Ruthie Richards, a shy Englishwoman who once headed to Hollywood with big dreams, but ended up impersonating Marilyn Monroe at parking lots and events. It's a story about what happens when those dreams don't quite work out, and the emotional toll of chasing an impossible ideal. The show is written by Ben Wetherill and directed by Alexander Spencer Jones. Michelle has high hopes for it, even dreaming that it might eventually be adapted for television. But while she's off dazzling audiences in Edinburgh, EastEnders fans can rest assured. Cindy Beale will be back on Albert Square after just a month-long break. For those who need a reminder, Michelle first joined EastEnders as Cindy back in 1988. Her character quickly became infamous for her cheating ways, particularly targeting her ex-husband Ian Beale. Cindy was involved in some of the most dramatic storylines in the soap's history, including an attempt on Ian's life and a shocking exit where she was believed to have died during childbirth in prison. But Cindy's story didn't end there. In a stunning twist, she returned to Walford in 2023 after a 25-year absence, revealing she'd been living under witness protection with a new identity. This comeback reignited old rivalries and introduced fresh turmoil, especially with her complicated ties to George Knight and his son Junior. Since her return, Cindy has stirred up plenty of drama, including an affair that has kept viewers hooked. Michelle's decision to step away briefly comes after a milestone year for EastEnders. Earlier in 2025, the show celebrated its 40th anniversary, and Michelle reflected on her time with the soap. She highlighted how EastEnders stands out in TV for giving women, especially those over a certain age, a platform to tell their stories. Unlike much of television, the soap embraces mature characters, allowing them to have rich, complex narratives. She shared that while her early years on EastEnders were marked by ambition and a desire to make her mark, her current return feels different. Now more comfortable in her own skin and content with where she is, Michelle feels she's grown both as a person and as an actor. That confidence shines through in her new theatrical venture, even if it scares her. So what does this mean for EastEnders? Michelle's brief break is a reminder that even long-standing characters and actors need space to explore new creative opportunities. It keeps the door open for fresh storytelling when she returns and adds another layer to the legacy of Cindy Beale, a character who has continually evolved over decades. As we await her return to Albert Square, fans can look forward to a revitalized Cindy and the drama she inevitably brings. Meanwhile, Michelle's leap into theater promises something different for her and her audience, a chance to see her range beyond the soap's walls. Don't forget to subscribe now for all the latest on EastEnders, including upcoming storylines, cast news, and exclusive updates. Stay with us to keep up with everything happening in Walford and beyond. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time with more EastEnders news.